Now, Alberta, there's
I
talking
want to see
about,
them leave so bad. We got
well,
to do this story. We should do this
we
story.
we will discuss it,
Yeah.
and they are reducing the requirements in terms of how many signatures are required to initiate a referendum for leaving Canada. I think the number is now lower to somewhere like 160,
And
180,000.
the time period that you have to collect those signatures also expanded, I think, by 50% from 60
So
days to 120 days.
they're making it easier to at least start the process, and then that potentially that whole discussion may change how things are moving. Canada, I mean, I'm going to go back to the original topic. Canada for a long time would let in between 250, 300,000 people per year. That's when we had about 30 million people in Canada. And that seemed to work. It didn't strain the system too much. It didn't overload. And you know what? Everyone seemed to be welcoming. People
Allowed
love
for
this.
assimilation. Yeah, yeah.
It's when it changed, when you went to 7 digits in a very short period of time, then it changes.
And they all
because then
settled in the same 4 places all over the country, the same 4 postal
So
codes, basically.
reverting back to where it was is probably the right move, because then you're back in that situation where you're just slowly bringing in people and they're able, as you say, to assimilate, and it's not a huge strain on the system. And then that's how you do it, and that's the proper way, in my opinion, how it's done. I'm not sure if they're going to do that, but Alberta separating might initiate talks of changing immigration system, or it might just initiate them fucking separating from Canada, which then creates problems with what do you do with the debt? For instance, the federal debt, it was accumulated with them part of it. Then do they just have to absorb a part of it if they are to go on their own? The 51st state, I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. You're bringing in a bunch of people. If you look at the American political spectrum, they're very left. Even though they're right from Canadian standards, they're probably left in U.S. standards. And would they bring that in? I don't know. A territory, potentially. Would Alberta want to be considered a territory? I don't know. And then that would really fucking it make things awkward for BC.
If they give Alberta preferred trade partner status, that would
You
sweeten
talking
the deal
United
enough.
States or Canada or both?
The States. Canada would not do it. Are you kidding? Canada's, oh my God, led by the boomers. Who would vote for that? The boomers would hate it. They're completely clueless. The boomers like fucking goldfish. I had this conversation with my neighbor the other day. They don't remember anything 6 months ago. $9 bacon 6 months ago was fucking price gouging. Now $9 bacon with the same grocery store selling the $9 Canadian bacon, having the excuse to pull American bacon off the shelves. Elbows up, whatever. Make it that what you will.